I just killed my first patient.
My hospital looks like a mess.
Rude and abrasive, gets people's backs up. I think I know her.
My name's James and I'm a GP in London.
My name's Alan and I'm a respiratory ward manager for the NHS.
My name is Paige and I'm a midwife in London.
And we are playing Theme Hospital.
I think I played it when I was 14, when it first came out.
I've heard of Theme Hospital.
I'm anticipating a game similar to Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I like to play games where you stuck people in theme parks and make them vomit.
So Theme Hospital is a strategy game that is now retro, I think, that puts you in charge of a hospital and every little thing that goes on within it.
I'm hoping my job will help me in the running of the hospital. Hope that I've kind of got some clue of what I need to do to maximise profits and get everyone in and out as quickly as possible.
I can't wait to play Theme Hospital, just because it will take me back to when I was 14 and playing in my bedroom alone, trying to be a doctor of the future.
So hopefully it's easy, that I can get on with something that's not too taxing because I haven't got a lot of brain space. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Okay, let's play. Let's have the reception desk, the first thing they see when they come in.
Receptionists are always underrated in hospitals. If you've got a good receptionist, then everything just runs so much better.
Receptionists are a font of knowledge, they know everything. So always be nice to the receptionist.
Slow and fussy. I think these are quite bad stereotypes of receptionists. There doesn't seem to be anyone nice.
It's slightly sexist, there are no male receptionists.
Rude and abrasive, it gets people's backs up. She sounds like she'd take no nonsense, so I actually might put her on at the front door.
I've got a receptionist, brilliant. That was easy enough, much easier than real life.
To start diagnosing your patient's diseases, you must build a GP's office.
We're going to have it near the front door, so if people are coming for a GP appointment, they don't have to come too far into the hospital.
You don't want the door right behind the receptionist because you don't really want people walking behind looking at what's happening on the computer. Can you imagine if you look behind the computer and you can see your next door neighbour's files? That's not handy.
This is nothing like my GP office. Carpet's disgusting. It doesn't look very infection controlled. There's no examination couch or anything.
Radiators in hospitals are notorious for being too hot or too cold, so there's no happy medium. Then you either burn or you freeze.
It smells faintly of cabbage. You definitely don't want to be smelling cabbage, do you?
Snoops for the council, very friendly and enjoys a laugh. Oh, sounds like a modern day Karen.
Well, he looks like he's had a tough life, Mr. Crablin.
Lots of men. That is a lot. I wonder how old this game is.
Furtive gardener dedicated to helping people with a smile. Oh, he sounds nice. He's going to get hired. Straight on the computer. Typical.
Oh my god, there's people now. What do I do with them?
I'm doing a socially distanced waiting room.
Plants. We all love plants.
Let's put the plant at the front. Plants make people happy.
Plant. How many plants did I buy?
My favourite thing about having a vending machine is that it encourages staff to just spend an absolute fortune. I've never seen a patient use a vending machine because most people are normally too unwell to think about Coke and Kit Kats.
I won't say too much, but these people never seem to be happy. There's perfectly good seats here, but they don't want to use them.
I've actually very finely diagnosed bloaty head.
It sounds more like a personality trait.
It looks like an oversized, I don't know, tyre pressure thing from a garage.
Let's see what goes on in here then.
So Mr. Bloaty Head's gone with this machine, he's been clamped in. Oh!
Oh, his head is just...
The doctor just popped his head with a pin. And now he's going to re-inflate him with a... Oh, and he's got a normal sized head.
And he's up and walking again like nothing happened, if only it was really like this.
People are invisible and I'm not sure why.
Oh my god, there's a VIP. Who's the VIP?
Oh, I hate referring to people as VIPs, like in the hospital. If you're coming in, you're going to get treated the same as everyone else.
Boris Johnson came to my GP actually, done some new digital programme. I wasn't actually working that day, but there was lots of photos of all the nurses and other doctors with Boris.
Oh, he's got no clothes on.
Maybe I wanted to hire someone to clean up.
Twisted and resentful, burning up with hate. He sounds like he'd be a fun person to have at work, if anything, to keep everything lighthearted for the staff. Congratulations, you're hired.
These are very generic, these jobs. All the doctors are men, all the nurses are women, all the handymen are men, and all the receptionists are women.
There you go, get to work.
Oh my god, the sounds that are coming out of this game are disgusting.
I'm going to build a pharmacy next to the GP's office, so the doctor prescribes anything and they don't have to go far to pick it up.
Hospitals have a ton of pharmacists, so there's always loads of people about.
Fire extinguisher. We don't want any fires, do we? That'd be bad for a hospital.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher.
So let's get a lovely friendly nurse.
An emergency, you're a good ward nurse, I'm not putting you in pharmacy.
So, oh my god, I need to get this lady. She sings in a rock and roll band. I love her outfit, brilliant.
The handyman and the poor ward receptionist are the hardest working people in here, I think.
I cured a patient. I just got a round of applause.
How long have we been open and we've not cured anybody? That's not great.
Oh no, the VIP's just arrived. Keep everything running smoothly. Okay, everything's clean. Clean up that banana. Yeah, he's cleaned up the banana.
Is it obvious who it is? Oh, there he is. Is that him?
He looks like the fat controller from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Right, I want to build a staff room now. I want to look after the staff.
I'd love to have a massive staff room where everybody could chill out and relax.
And a fire extinguisher, radiator plant, 2 sofas, a pool table and a TV. Wow.
He's really got time to play pool. Like, his break's long enough where you can do that.
Staff rooms are always tiny little rooms with a little kettle and a little fridge. They always smell of whatever's been in the microwave.
There we go. The staff should be happy with that. All my staff are asking for a lot more money.
My parents told me that the medical profession paid well, so give me a raise or I'll become a computer games producer. I mean, be a games producer, you learn a lot more money than being a doctor. There's no money in what we do.
I just killed my first patient. Oh my god. I literally just killed someone. Oh, the Grim Reaper's here. There's a hole in the ground. I don't know what to say. I feel awful, I've just killed someone.
I think you're currently employing too many nurses. Typical. But who's on the break at the moment? That's going to be the one that gets fired. I feel rotten. You can never hire too many nurses.
The only thing that makes it a psychiatric room is the fact that it's got a couch in.
If people are vulnerable and they want to have a chat with someone, I think having a comfy sofa and having somewhere nice to be able to sit and talk to someone is going to be nice and reassuring.
There is a massive litter problem. Where are the handymen? Pool, no doubt. Oh no, that man just stood up and vomited.
Oh, I can have a one-bedded ward. That'd be an absolute dream. So I remember my first job, I'd have to look after 14 patients by myself. Rude and abrasive, gets people's backs up. I think I know her.
So someone's just paid money for something.
So it's not quite NHS, is it?
The NHS is an amazing system because we don't charge people when they come through the door. I think it's great that we live in a place where everybody can have the care they need without the worry of the debt and the cost of it.
Ah, Lawrence Nightingale. He must have been the VIP.
Make some improvements. Well, he didn't say we're the worst.
Oh no, someone's got sucked into the floor again. The Grim Reaper's here.
You're one of the GP. Oh, you know what? Get out. Yeah, you've been asking for way too many raises. As my first ever manager said to me when I quit, she said, Alan, everyone's replaceable, you're just a number.
People are incredibly annoyed at the way I run my hospital.
But tell me what's wrong, what am I doing wrong?
This is a perfect example of useless management. Like, they tell you there's a problem, but they're not telling you what the problem is. Like,
oh no, the Grim Reaper's back. I don't even know why they're all dying. They're probably just slipping on the vomit.
I don't know whether I should get another reception desk for this poor woman. You're going to get a bonus before I raise your salary. Because I don't think I've actually heard her complain once. And look how tired she is. I'm going to make her go on her break. You have to... Why is she not allowed to use the staff room? Well, take a seat there. She doesn't know what to do with herself now. I've taken her off her desk.
Someone just collapsed on the floor and is about to die. Oh, my days. Why are they not happy? I don't even understand. 8 deaths. I'm sure I used to be better at this when I was a kid. I'm not a doctor. The irony. Playing Theme Hospital was fantastic. It really took me back.
I don't know that I did very well. I think running a hospital is not for me.
At the beginning I hadn't killed anybody, but that was when there were no patients in the hospital.
It's definitely a nice, humorous take on what we do.
The most far-fetched part for me was being told that I was hiring too many doctors and nurses because the problem that the NHS that I'm aware of seems to have is we don't have enough doctors and nurses, so I've been told there's too many, I have to fire some. I find that quite bizarre.
Lots of arrogant and cocky people. Don't generally see that many people like that in the hospital.
The setup of the hospital is not quite the same as the NHS. We don't tend to have the psychiatry couch room, a pharmacy and a GP's office. It tends to be a lot more ward-based.
Maybe the political correctness of it is slightly off, as in all the doctors were male, all the receptionists were female, all the handymen were male, and all the nurses were female, which I think nowadays that would get pulled up.
It's fun, it's nice and easy, and I think sometimes it's nice to get away from everyday life with something that's simple and not too complex. So it's fun, I would definitely play it again.
I think we all need something to de-stress, so I think a fun, ridiculous game like Theme Hospital is perfect.
I will stick to, looking after people. I think that's what I'm meant to be doing.